Hey guys, hope you're all having a good day. Where I am, it's currently beautiful. It's pretty hot out here too. You might be able to tell because I'm really sweaty right now. I'm on a hike right now out here in the Ochiko Range, which is in the middle of Oregon, not too far from where I live. And it's just a hot August day, man. And I decided to go for a hike. So it should be no surprise that I'm sweating right now and that I probably want to turn around, but I'm not because I decided to come out here. Anyways, that's aside the point. I think on my channel, this is my second video. Originally, my channel, it is intended for music, and it is intended for things related to music, which it will be for sure. Um, but I thought I would make a video and number of videos, a series of videos that will be a part of the channel. Just as it's just totally unrelated to music. I think it's just kind of important to upload videos like this because it's been something that's always been on my mind as well, as almost as much as making a channel for music. And I just kind of wanted to blend the two, make it this a little bit, make it a little interesting. You know what I mean? I'm going to talk about NoFap. Now, I'm sure some of you out there have heard of NoFap. Maybe if you're watching this video, all of you have heard of it because you probably typed NoFap in the search bar and perhaps my video came up. But I'm starting NoFap again after several tries for many years now. I've been trying NoFap for roughly about 3 years, actually a little more than 3 years. I remember I got really serious about it back in April of 2017. And the first streak I had didn't make it that far. The second streak, I made it to 30 days. And then the third streak, I think I made it to 50 days. And then there was something that had triggered me on my 50th day. And from that point on, for almost 3 years, it was very hard for me to make it to that point ever again. I think the farthest that I got was beyond 30 days and an entire period of time. And there were several moments, and you could probably even say that maybe today is one of those moments, where I had fallen so short of myself on what my promises were that I went deeper and probably into a darker place than before I had started NoFap and really knew about what NoFap was. And I wanted to do NoFap because I remember thinking back to when I was a kid, when I was a lot younger, and I didn't have that problem with the excessive masturbation and pornography, that I was a lot happier. Life was a lot less awkward. Things were more beautiful, and the interests that I had, they had more life in them. And then, sometime when I was around 13, 14, it's like all of that went away. All that went away. I wasn't very interested in the things that I was into. I remember I was trying to learn how to, play the drums, and I lost interest in that. All these things, man. Just all that stuff that I'd intended to set out to do. And if I had stuck to my guns back then, I probably would have accomplished it all by now. I just let it all slide. I let it all slide, and I just decided not to do it, and that it wasn't that important. And I paid the price, big time. And you could say that I'm probably still paying the price because here I am starting over once again. And you know what? It is what it is. I'm not going to complain because I've learned a lot. And this entire time of strong streaks and then relapsing, time and time again, I've learned a lot. And that is that, for me personally, I know everybody's a little bit different. This is the only way out. I think it's the only way out for most men. It's not normal to just sit around and be pleasuring yourself, 5, 6 times a day, which was never a bad case of mine, but for a lot of guys it is. Let alone just say once or twice every day. That's You're supposed to hold that in, man. You're supposed to hold it in for special occasions. And you're supposed to use that energy towards things that would better your life, that would help you grow. But we've turned it into an inversion, and rather than it being aimed towards things that are good for us, we aim it towards things that lead us nowhere. Actually lead us to places that are worse. And if we continue down that path, places that you could probably consider hell. Because I probably felt hell. And I know there's a lot of you guys out there that have felt hell probably more than I have. I don't know, I can't really speak for everybody. But I've known what it's like to have a bad day, just like everybody has, and be so regretful that you just wish you could turn everything around. But you can't turn everything around. You can only go forward, and you can only learn from your mistakes in the past. And if I want the life that I've wanted for a long time, for so many years now, then it's just time to really face reality and just do what's really hard. And it may really hurt at times. It may really be painful at times. And it may really kind of feel stressful at times too. But you know what? Anything that is worth it in life is not easy to obtain. It's always a struggle to obtain it. It's always a challenge to get there. And everybody that you see out there that you look up to who's been really successful at the things that they've been successful at, whether it be a musical instrument, some celebrity who's an actor, some entrepreneur, some CEO, the list goes on. Okay, they all suffered at some point in their life. Matter of fact, I bet you just about every single one of them reached a point in their life where they're so heavily dissatisfied with themselves that they turned around and they went the opposite direction and made a complete 180. And that is why the person that you look up to today is the person you see. Okay, it's time to do the same with my own life. And for any of you guys watching out there, it's time for you to do the same. Time for you to do the same. So, glad to be up here. This is a good way to start something, I think. And I'm going to keep you guys updated. I'm going to keep you informed. I don't care how many of you guys are watching. Somebody will see this. And I'll keep it up with the music uploads too if you guys are really into that as well. Keep it up with the vinyl and all that stuff because that stuff is great too. Anyways, you guys, good luck to you. We're setting off on a wild journey that'll have many ups and downs, but in the end, it will be victorious. And remember, the journey never ends. All right. Hope you're all having a good one. You guys take care. Peace.